Okay. So I'm niching down on all the ideas that I have for me. And one of the ideas was wedding dress design. And it originally started from doing fantasy wedding dresses design, but I was like, let's just do wedding dress design and niche down based on that. And so I was looking up goth wedding dresses or gothic wedding dresses. Tell me how it's 2026 and there isn't a goth-centered wedding dress website that hits. I was looking up like Reddit and all these other ones they're suggesting wedding dresses, and the dresses are either like a subcategory where they have a little to no options compared to the white dress traditional look of wedding dresses, or the gothic site itself was just kind of like, it seems like it was from a website that was sketch, or it just didn't seem original. Like there wasn't any from what I saw, and then from Etsy as well, there wasn't that many options, but there was more options, but there weren't as many options on each person's Etsy, is from what I saw. So either I'm missing a whole, like, either Google is not doing a good job at giving me what I want, or there's really truly a gap in gothic wedding dresses, which has me shocked because we've been gothic girls for a while now. I just think that goth in itself is timeless for some reason. I just think it'll always be a thing. Dressing in all black will always be a thing. And like, I'm going through, I'm like, okay, goth wedding dresses is a niche. What's a niche within that niche? It'd be dark fairy gothic wedding dresses, or Victoria goth wedding dresses. I can't even talk right now. I think it's because I'm cold or manic or something like that. So even steampunk goth wedding dress design, like if I were to look that up, so steampunk wedding dress design. Okay. The first thing that pops up is Etsy. You have this, it doesn't even go anywhere. Okay, steampunk wedding dress. Nice, 3,200, but it's white. I'm looking for black. So out of all these, about a third of them are white. Oh, I put steampunk wedding dress. Okay, gothic. That's why. So I'll look this up and then I'll go to the place. $260, not too bad, but for a wedding dress, this isn't hitting my steampunk style. Okay, cool. Clothing and then dresses. This is kind of just like a regular dress to me. It's not, I mean, maybe this one, but this is ball gown. I mean, yes, it's steampunk this, but maybe as for a reception dress. So let me go back. This is Etsy, Melissa. Let's see. Here we go, eso. This is nice. So collection. Looks like the website needs a little bit of help. Ew. Okay, I'm trying to see where are your dresses. This is dress collection, but I don't see any dresses. Okay. So Dark Wedding Collective, maybe? It looks like they just have one dress. Do you see what I mean? Like there's no collection. I keep pressing collection and it's just this. Click the links to take a detailed look at our designs. Okay. So I think they do, I'm assuming they do custom fittings, it says allow minimum 12 months. Okay, so this is custom fit Gothic dresses, but there still isn't a place where, or a brand I've seen yet where it's like, this is Gothic dress, this is steampunk, this is all these different styles. This one, $420, okay. This includes all types of clothes though, it's not, these aren't wedding dresses. Yeah, so it's just crazy to me how it's so hard. Why is it so hard? It's either it doesn't exist or it's custom fit, which is fine, but like, I think when it comes to weddings, you need to see inspiration. You need to see all the possibilities for a dress because you don't know what's out there. At least for me, this is my first time looking into wedding dresses. I just think that would be a good idea for me. I haven't grown up wanting to design wedding dresses, but there's clearly a need, and I like to design things. So the next thing I got really excited about was the designing fantasy wedding dresses for gay men, gay women, for thruples. Who do you see? What brand do you see doing? Like, those are all different niches in themselves. So you can do wedding dresses for gay men that are Gothic, or dark fairy Gothic wedding dress for gay men, or cyber goth wedding dresses for gay men, or you could do like Lord of the Rings style dresses for gay men, wedding dresses. It's like, dude, no one's doing this stuff, and it's crazy to think that making a offer that seems stupid saying no to, like, this is just the first part of niching down, and then we're gonna offer things that would go along like a wedding dress. It's like crazy to think how easy it's been, but how putting these steps into action makes it actually attainable. It's like, okay, what's your essence? What's your passion? What are your defaults in different environments? And then from your passion list, what did we do after that? What are business ideas for your passion? So go through all the ideas, everything you could think of linked to your passion. And then think of all the pain points in your passion, like what's a pain point in the music industry, and just list all of them that you can think of. And then think of pain points in the health, wealth, and relationships category for all of your passions, all of them. And then think of solutions for them. Think of solutions for the ideas you came up first. And then from those solutions, which one of those, out of all the solutions you came up with, which ones have purchasing power, which is a growing market, and which one has to deal with pain or with wealth, health, and relationships. And then if there's anything that's not a growing market where people don't have purchasing power, X. Or if there's already options available. Like, one thing we said was like, oh, have food delivered based on your diet. That was an idea I had, but obviously that happens. But when I had the idea, I wasn't thinking, oh yeah, this already exists. It was just like writing out all these ideas. And so from these ideas that you have left over, you know people can buy them, you know it's a pain point for people in some realm of health, wealth, and relationships. And then from that list, you take all the things that you want to do right now, and then you put it in a different list, and then you start niching it down. How many ways can you niche it down? And when you like niche it down 3 or 4 times, what I mean by that is like wedding dress design for fantasy lovers, wedding dress design for fantasy lovers who are gay, wedding dress designers for fantasy lovers who are gay that live in Alabama, wedding dress design for fantasy lovers who are gay that live in Alabama. That might be too niche down, but you don't know. So if you put that ad out, you know where it is. Like, Alabama is the whole state, so you do that. You target people. I guess New York would be better, but like New York has so many people. Alabama doesn't have that many people, so compared to New York. So you would target that, and because it's niche down, if someone's scrolling on their phone and they're about to get married, and they're like, wedding dress designed for fantasy lovers in Alabama, or wedding dress designed for gay men who like fantasy, and they see that pop up on their phone and they're like, dude, this sounds like it's for me. It's because it's niched down enough. So it's going through all these ideas, and literally I just had, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, across one out, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. I had 35 things on this list. When I first started, I had like 3 things that I could do. It was coffee. It had to do with coffee. And then it was retreats, and then anime compilations, and anime editing. And now I have like, Jesus Christ, like 30 something things. And there was a step that I forgot. As you do this with other people, it's very important to do this with other people. You will get ideas from their passion. Like, what can you do within their passion that's within your passion? For me, it was editing. So one of my passions is editing videos. And my friends all really enjoy anime. I like anime. I wouldn't say it's my passion. I just like it. And so if I could edit something that I like anime, that'd be awesome. Like, I'd just be editing something I enjoy anyways. And so you can do that. Another idea was like creating cosplay for board game characters. And my friends like to cosplay. I haven't cosplayed yet. Well, I have, but not to the level that I would like to. I've done like a shirt, like in a painted shirt, but my friend also was designing his board game, and so it would be cosplaying. It would be words. It'd be combining fashion, and then my other friend's passions like board games. Yeah, it would just be board games, and creating costumes, cosplay. But yeah, I'm going through this wedding dress thing, and it just feels like, I'm like, dude, there is a market. And I bet you, what's the next thing that someone that wants a wedding dress could need? In my head, it's shoes. So wedding dress shoes for gay men. I also had this is fire. But I don't see any heels. Wedding dress heels, maybe? Wedding dress heels, wedding dress fantasy heels. Fantasy inspired heels for gay men. Ooh. Fantasy inspired? These do not look fantasy. What? Wedding dress fantasy inspired heels for gay men. Let's do fantasy inspired heels for gay men. I mean, yeah, this is mierda. That means shit in Spanish, by the way. What? Like, I get there's a market for heels for men, like having bigger sizes, but Jesus. If you were to put these heels and then like put heels for women, let's see, fantasy heels for women. Yeah. Like, immediately better. Would I say it's fantasy? Like I can see it. Like, you can see the fantasy inspired things, but for men, dude, those things don't pop up. Like, that looks fire. Flared heel. Yeah, that looks absolutely nice. Like, just gorgeous. Wow. What's their biggest size? Oh, they have 15. What sizes are in? And shoes. The average US men's size is 10 and 11, with common sizes ranging from 9 to 12. Nice. So, it would fit. They have up to 15, dude. That's crazy. Those are perfect. But I had to look up heels for women. And I'm assuming a heel for women would, like, there's no way that you can make a heel for a woman and a man. Like, that's in the same one. It would have to be towards where you put your weight, I'm assuming. When it comes to shoes, you can get, I mean, because I'm assuming men, because their bone structure is different, walk differently than women would. So you would want to make a heel that is comfortable for a man. Or for whatever non-binary, I don't know. Just people with men's skeletons. I don't. Yeah. Wow. Let me see this one. I'm curious to see if, so this is what I've been doing for probably like an hour and a half. Just going through all these. Say this one's the highest size is 11, and I would say this is like a gothic or fantasy themed. But I wouldn't say it's like the nicest or the most luxurious, but I would say it's getting there. But yeah, I'm literally just beside myself, because you would think there would be more, especially if people have this problem in their life. They're like, dude, there's no heels for me, or there's no wedding dress that I can find, or there's no wedding dress that's also a suit that combines it in an elegant way. Like the Queer Wang, that his designs are nice, dude. And it's not even that much. It was like, what, volume 1? It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, probably like less than 20 different designs, if you count the top and the bottom as one. Someone's coming.